Los Angeles felt different tonight. The city lights seemed sharper, the cameras more impatient, and the air heavier with expectation. Before we go any further, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications right now, because the detail revealed near the end of this story is exactly what everyone in Hollywood is quietly watching. Kylie Jenner was spotted looking absolutely stunning in Los Angeles tonight, instantly commanding attention the moment she appeared. Her look was polished, confident, and unmistakably calculated. Every detail, from the fit of her outfit to the way she moved through the crowd, sent a clear message. This was not just another celebrity sighting. This was a moment. Within minutes, images of her appearance began circulating online, driving massive searches for Kylie Jenner Los Angeles tonight, Kylie Jenner latest look, and Kylie Jenner stunning appearance. But almost immediately, one question began to dominate the conversation. A question that refused to go away. Where was Timothée Chalamet? In recent months, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have become one of the most talked about and closely watched celebrity pairings. Every public appearance, every absence, every subtle interaction is dissected in real time. So when Kylie arrived alone tonight, no shared entrance, no glimpse of Timothée nearby, the tension was unmistakable. Cameras zoomed in. Reporters exchanged looks. The silence around his absence felt louder than any confirmation ever could. Kylie, however, appeared completely unfazed. Her posture was relaxed, her expression calm, almost knowing. She offered brief smiles, acknowledged the cameras, and moved forward with a quiet confidence that only fueled more speculation. This is where the narrative slows down and deepens. Sources close to the situation suggest that Timothée Chalamet is currently out of town due to work commitments, something entirely believable given his demanding schedule. Yet in Hollywood, explanations rarely stop curiosity. In fact, they often intensify it. Because when two high-profile figures choose privacy over visibility, it raises a different kind of question. Is this distance accidental or intentional? Kylie Jenner's appearance tonight felt deliberate. Not distant. Not defensive. But controlled. She did not avoid attention, yet she didn't invite unnecessary drama either. For many observers, this moment marked a subtle shift, from being viewed primarily as part of a headline-making couple, to reclaiming the spotlight fully on her own terms. Then came the twist. Hours after Kylie's appearance, online activity connected to Timothée Chalamet began catching attention. Nothing direct. No public statement. No shared photo. Just small digital signals that were enough to reignite curiosity among fans and media alike. In the world of celebrity culture, those quiet gestures often speak louder than words. Search interest surged once again. Kylie Jenner Timothée Chalamet latest news. Are Kylie and Timothée still together? Timothée Chalamet tonight location. The absence, it seemed, had become the story. And here lies the real payoff. Kylie Jenner didn't need Timothée Chalamet beside her tonight to dominate headlines. Her presence alone was enough. Yet his absence ensured that the conversation would continue far beyond the event itself. This balance, visibility without overexposure, is precisely what keeps them at the center of public fascination. As the night unfolded, one conclusion became increasingly clear: Kylie Jenner is fully in control of her narrative. Her stunning appearance in Los Angeles tonight was not just about fashion or celebrity status, it was about power, timing, and restraint. And Timothée Chalamet's absence, whether circumstantial or strategic, only amplified that message. Before you go, let us know what you think. Was Timothée Chalamet's absence simply due to work, or is there a deeper strategy behind keeping their relationship out of the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments, stay subscribed, and keep notifications on, because the next update in this story may arrive quietly, but its impact will be impossible to ignore. As the night deepened over Los Angeles, The glow of the city seemed to pulse in rhythm with the online frenzy surrounding Kylie Jenner's latest appearance. The streets were alive with murmurs, paparazzi lenses flickering like electric fireflies, and yet, there was something almost cinematic about the way she carried herself. Every step, every turn, every glance seemed designed to both reveal and conceal. Kylie didn't just walk into a venue tonight, she commanded it. Those who saw her up close described her presence as magnetic, a kind of silent energy that made people stop mid-sentence. Some compared it to her early red carpet dominance during the Kylie Cosmetics era, while others said this was something different, more mature, more composed, more aware of her power. But the buzz surrounding her wasn't just about the outfit, the styling, or even the glamour. It was about what wasn't seen. About the empty space beside her. About the question that lingered like perfume in the air. Where exactly was Timothée Chalamet tonight? Just a few months ago, the world couldn't get enough of them, Kylie and Timothee, the unexpected pairing that somehow made perfect sense. The beauty mogul and the Oscar-nominated actor. The billionaire with global influence and the art house heartthrob adored by critics and fans alike. When they were first spotted together at Beyoncé's concert, the world gasped. When they appeared side by side at the Golden Globes after-party, it became the defining pop culture moment of the season. But Hollywood's love stories are rarely simple. They live in the blurry intersection of truth and spectacle, where every movement is analyzed, and every silence becomes a story. Tonight, Kylie's solo appearance feels like another carefully crafted chapter. One insider close to the Jenner family told HOLLYNEWS TV, Kylie has reached a point where she doesn't need to show up with someone to make a statement. She is the statement. That quote alone set social media ablaze. Fans began debating what it truly meant. Was it empowerment? Independence? Or was it a subtle hint at changes behind the scenes? Meanwhile, Timothee's absence took on a life of its own. Some claimed he was in New York for a closed-door production meeting related to his upcoming project. Others pointed to sightings of him leaving an art gallery earlier in the week, suggesting he preferred to keep a lower profile. Yet, there were those who believed something more emotional might be at play, a recalibration, not a rupture, in their dynamic. Pattern interruptions continued throughout the night. Around 11:42 p.m., eagle-eyed fans noticed that Timothee's Spotify activity went public again after being private for months. Within minutes, screenshots flooded X, formerly Twitter. The song he was listening to? Somebody Else by the 1975. And that was enough to send fans into overdrive. TikTok exploded. Creators began posting frame-by-frame analyses of Kylie's exit from the venue. Did she look sad? Did she check her phone? Was there a message waiting for her? Others made compilations showing moments where she'd worn subtle nods to Timothee in her fashion, like the black choker she'd once been photographed wearing at a dinner in Paris. The narrative was evolving faster than any single publication could keep up. By midnight, hashtags like #Kylie Jenner LA, #Timothée Chalamet, and #Kylie and Timothee were trending worldwide. Google Trends showed a 250% spike in searches related to Kylie Jenner appearance Los Angeles, while the keyword Timothée Chalamet location jumped another 300%. Major entertainment outlets scrambled to update headlines, each trying to strike the right balance between curiosity and caution. But beneath the frenzy, a deeper question emerged: were Kylie and Timothee quietly rewriting what it means to be a celebrity couple in the modern era? Unlike past Hollywood romances defined by grand gestures and public declarations, this duo seems to thrive on controlled ambiguity. They don't deny. They don't confirm. They let mystery do the talking. And that strategy, intentional or not, has only made them more powerful. Still, tonight's appearance felt like a calculated reset. A soft reminder from Kylie that she's not defined by who stands beside her, but by what she represents. That the empire she built, from cosmetics to fashion to global influence, remains untouched by rumor cycles. Yet, even the most powerful figures can't escape emotion forever. Observers noted a brief, almost imperceptible pause as Kylie adjusted her hair before entering her car. For a split second, the flawless facade softened. Was that exhaustion? Reflection? Or simply the human cost of constant scrutiny? Her SUV door closed, the tinted glass rising like a cinematic fade-out. The crowd's noise dimmed, leaving behind the echo of camera flashes and unanswered questions. Meanwhile, across the country, or perhaps across the globe, Timothée Chalamet's silence grew louder. His fans, ever vigilant, began dissecting his recent interviews for clues. In one clip from a few weeks prior, when asked about balancing fame and privacy, he said, "Sometimes what you don't say speaks louder than anything else." Those words resurfaced tonight, looping endlessly across social feeds, accompanied by side-by-side videos of Kylie's solo entrance. Coincidence? Or poetic timing? Whatever it was, the digital narrative had found its rhythm again. It wasn't about scandal, it was about intrigue. About two young icons navigating love, fame, and identity under a microscope, refusing to play by the old Hollywood rules. By dawn, Kylie Jenner's images from the night had amassed over 50 million impressions. Major fashion houses reposted her look, calling it modern elegance at its peak. Fans filled the comments with theories, admiration, and hope that the connection between her and Timothee, however quiet, was still there, somewhere behind the curated calm. And perhaps that's the genius of it all. Kylie and Timothee's story isn't about constant visibility, it's about rhythm. Appear. Retreat. Reappear. Each move deliberate, each silence intentional. The more they withhold, the more the world leans in. As the sun rose over Los Angeles, the frenzy online began to slow, but the fascination remained. People weren't just talking about what Kylie wore, they were talking about what she represented. Control. Poise. Mystery. And even though Timothée Chalamet wasn't there, his presence lingered in every headline, every conversation, every speculative post. Because in this modern Hollywood narrative, absence isn't an end. It's an amplifier. As conversations continued to ripple across social platforms, industry insiders began offering quieter, more measured interpretations of the night. Several longtime Hollywood observers noted that Kylie Jenner's Los Angeles appearance fit into a larger pattern, one that has been slowly forming over the past year. Rather than chasing constant visibility, Kylie appears to be shifting toward selective exposure, choosing moments that reinforce her influence without exhausting public attention. This strategy is not accidental. In today's celebrity ecosystem, overexposure can dull impact. Kylie's ability to step into the spotlight briefly, dominate it completely, and then withdraw has become one of her most effective tools. Tonight was another example. She arrived, made headlines, and exited, leaving behind questions instead of answers. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that Kylie's schedule has been increasingly intentional. Business meetings, brand expansions, and private commitments now outweigh the need for constant public appearances. Sources familiar with her inner circle describe her as focused, grounded, and extremely aware of timing. That awareness was evident tonight. She did not linger. She did not perform. She allowed the moment to breathe. Yet, even in restraint, speculation thrives. The absence of Timothée Chalamet continued to fuel narrative threads long after the event ended. Entertainment journalists revisited their recent timeline, noting how the couple has rarely appeared together in predictable ways. Unlike traditional celebrity relationships that rely on coordinated appearances, Kylie and Timothee seem to exist in a more fluid, less performative space. Earlier this year, Timothee spoke in an interview about protecting real moments from becoming content. That quote resurfaced again tonight, paired with clips of Kylie's composed demeanor. Together, They painted a picture of two public figures resisting the expectation to constantly explain themselves. And yet, the public remains hungry. By early morning, fan theories had evolved from concern to admiration. Many praised Kylie for reclaiming her individuality, emphasizing that her identity should never be reduced to her relationship status. Others argued that this quiet distance only strengthens the bond between her and Timothee, suggesting that privacy, not proximity, is what keeps their connection intact. Meanwhile, fashion analysts dissected her look in detail. The structure of her outfit, the muted confidence of her styling, the deliberate absence of excess, all were interpreted as signals of evolution. This wasn't the Kylie Jenner of viral shock moments. This was a version refined by experience, scrutiny, and control. At the same time, subtle indicators continued to surface. A source close to the production world hinted that Timothee's current commitments are intense but temporary, suggesting that his absence from Los Angeles tonight was logistical, not emotional. No confirmation followed. No denial either. And in the absence of clarity, intrigue flourished. This is the modern celebrity paradox. Silence becomes narrative. Distance becomes meaning. And every detail, no matter how small, takes on symbolic weight. As the story spread internationally, global media framed the moment differently. Some outlets emphasized Kylie's independence. Others focused on the ongoing mystery of her relationship. But nearly all agreed on one thing: her appearance succeeded in doing exactly what it needed to do. It reminded the world that Kylie Jenner remains one of the most influential figures in contemporary pop culture. Her power doesn't come from explanation. It comes from presence. By the end of the news cycle, headlines had softened. The urgency faded, replaced by reflection. Was this truly about Timothée Chalamet's absence, or was it about Kylie Jenner redefining how she occupies space in the public eye? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between. Because even without sharing the frame, their stories remain intertwined, subtly, quietly, and persistently. Timothée Chalamet didn't need to appear for his name to trend. Kylie Jenner didn't need to address anything for the narrative to move forward. Together, and apart, they continue to shape conversation through omission rather than declaration. As Los Angeles returned to its usual rhythm, the night lingered in memory, not as a scandal, not as a confirmation, but as a moment of controlled tension. One that left audiences waiting, watching, and wondering what comes next. And that may be the most telling detail of all. Because in an era driven by instant answers, Kylie Jenner chose restraint. And in doing so, she ensured that the story would not end here, but continue, quietly gaining momentum, until the next moment demands attention once again. As the story continued to circulate, another layer of interpretation began to emerge, one that went beyond fashion, relationships, or simple celebrity sightings. Media analysts started framing Kylie Jenner's Los Angeles appearance tonight as part of a broader cultural shift in how high-profile figures manage visibility in the age of constant surveillance. For years, Kylie Jenner was synonymous with maximal exposure. Every outfit dissected, every relationship public, every moment turned into content. But tonight felt different. This was not the Kylie who courted virality. This was the Kylie who controlled it. Several entertainment editors pointed out that her timing was almost surgical. She appeared just long enough to dominate the news cycle, yet disappeared before the narrative could settle. That unresolved tension, combined with Timothée Chalamet's absence, created a vacuum that audiences instinctively tried to fill. And in doing so, they kept the story alive far longer than a conventional joint appearance ever could. Behind closed doors, publicists and brand strategists reportedly took note. One senior PR executive, speaking anonymously, described the moment as a masterclass in narrative restraint. According to the source, Kylie's team understands that mystery now carries more value than confirmation. In a saturated media environment, clarity can be forgettable, but ambiguity lingers. Still, the emotional undercurrent of the night could not be ignored. Despite her composed exterior, subtle details continued to fuel interpretation. The way Kylie paused before entering her vehicle. The way she briefly scanned the crowd, as if checking for someone who wasn't there. These fleeting moments, captured in slowed-down clips and zoomed-in frames, became the raw material of countless fan edits and commentary videos. Some viewers read strength into those moments. Others sensed vulnerability. And that duality, the ability to project both, may be what keeps Kylie Jenner endlessly compelling. Meanwhile, Timothée Chalamet's silence remained intact. No late-night posts. No morning-after interviews. No indirect acknowledgement. For an actor often praised for his introspection, the absence of response felt aligned with his long-standing philosophy toward fame. He has repeatedly spoken about protecting personal space in an industry that feeds on access. That alignment only reinforced the idea that whatever exists between them is being navigated deliberately, not reactively. As hours turned into a full day, the discourse matured. Early speculation gave way to broader reflection. Commentators began asking whether the public's obsession with "where was Timothee" said more about audience expectations than about the reality of the relationship itself. Why, some asked, must presence always equal proof? In that sense, Kylie Jenner's solo appearance became symbolic, not of separation, but of autonomy. She didn't arrive to dispel rumors. She didn't arrive to confirm anything. She arrived because she chose to, and left on her own terms. That autonomy resonated strongly with younger audiences. Social media sentiment analysis showed a shift from curiosity-driven comments to empowerment-focused ones. Phrases like "she doesn't need anyone beside her," and "this is growth," began trending alongside the original speculation-driven hashtags. Fashion houses also capitalized on the moment. Within hours, Kylie's look was referenced in trend forecasts, with analysts predicting a rise in minimalist glamour and structured silhouettes inspired by her appearance. Once again, Kylie Jenner proved that even a single night out could influence months of cultural momentum. Yet, the question of Timothée Chalamet lingered, not as a problem to solve, but as an element of intrigue that refused to dissolve. Industry insiders noted that the couple's approach stands in stark contrast to the performative transparency often expected of celebrity relationships. Instead of leveraging visibility, they seem to leverage absence. Instead of feeding the narrative, they let it breathe. And in doing so, they maintain relevance without surrendering control. As evening approached again in Los Angeles, the story began its second wave. News outlets published follow-up pieces. Opinion columns debated whether this moment marked a turning point in Kylie's public image. Fan communities revisited old interviews, searching for patterns, foreshadowing, meaning. And through it all, Kylie Jenner remained silent. No captions. No clarifications. No responses. That silence, paradoxically, spoke volumes. It suggested confidence. It suggested boundaries. And perhaps most importantly, it suggested that Kylie no longer feels obligated to participate in every conversation about her life, even when she's at the center of it. As for Timothée Chalamet, his name continued to trend without him lifting a finger. In modern celebrity culture, that kind of presence without participation is rare and powerful. It implies intention, not avoidance. By the end of the extended news cycle, one conclusion became increasingly difficult to ignore. This was never just about one night in Los Angeles. It was about evolution. About two figures learning how to exist publicly without being consumed by the public. Kylie Jenner's stunning appearance tonight will be remembered not only for how she looked, but for what she didn't do. She didn't explain. She didn't reassure. She didn't perform intimacy for validation. Instead, she walked, paused, and exited, leaving behind a trail of conversation that continues to grow precisely because it lacks resolution. And that unresolved quality is what keeps audiences invested. Because in Hollywood today, certainty fades quickly. But mystery, handled with intention, endures. So as speculation continues and anticipation quietly builds, one thing remains clear: Kylie Jenner doesn't need to say anything to move the world's attention. Her presence alone is enough. And whether Timothée Chalamet appears beside her next time or not, the story will continue, unfolding at a pace only they seem to control. So stay tuned, because this story isn't over. In fact, it's only just beginning. And when the next chapter drops, whether it's another appearance, a single photo, or a cryptic caption, Hollywood will once again hold its breath. Make sure you're subscribed to HOLLYNEWS TV, because the next twist in the Kylie and Timothee saga might not just break the internet, it might redefine how celebrity love stories are told in the age of digital obsession. And if tonight proved anything, it's that even when she walks alone, Kylie Jenner never walks unnoticed.